Good evening, I'm Joe Behill. Tonight we have more details about how Governor Parnell addressed the allegations of sexual assault and fraud within Alaska's National Guard and what his Attorney General at the time knew or did not know. KTVA 11's Kate McPherson has more on this development. Kate.
Well, Joe, the Governor's office confirms that Parnell met with General Katkus 41 times in 4 years to discuss allegations of sexual assault and fraud in the Guard. Now, during some of those meetings, Dan Sullivan was the state's Attorney General. Governor Parnell told KTVA that he doesn't remember having a conversation with Dan Sullivan about any of the meetings. The Governor's office also confirms that in October 2010, while Dan Sullivan was Attorney General, the Governor requested the FBI look into allegations of sexual abuse, misuse of resources, drug trafficking and transporting illegal weapons in the Guard. So was the Attorney General, the head of the state's Department of Law, alerted to these serious allegations of criminal activity? Well, the Governor's spokeswoman says the Attorney General was not contacted about the FBI investigation. Tonight we've also heard from Tony Knowles' 7-year Chief of Staff, Jim Ayres. Ayres says he can't imagine a situation where the Attorney General would be isolated from the discussions.
I cannot fathom a discussion of criminal violence against women being discussed with the Federal Bureau of Investigation and not involving the Attorney General's office in the discussion, since that is, in fact, the Attorney General's primary responsibility is the safety of Alaskans. Citizens.
Now, we reached out to Dan Sullivan to ask him if he knew about the FBI investigation when he was Attorney General, and he's unavailable to speak with us tonight. KTVA was referred to a previous statement released by Dan Sullivan that says, if these allegations had been brought to my attention, I would have done everything in my power to get to the bottom of the situation. Now, Jim Ayres says Alaska leaders should demand a special prosecutor or board of inquiry look into the National Guard scandal, as well as set up a confidential hotline for victims to report a crime. Joe.
All right.